Hello everyone and welcome back to another week on the channel. If you haven't already, give a look back through the videos. There's some very interesting ones there in my opinion, some maybe not so interesting, but anyway, give a look there if it's your first time here and you will see plenty of interest. Basically we're agricultural contractors and it's more or less the day-to-day stuff that goes on every day for us, and throughout the winter, throughout the summer, throughout the spring, all that is recorded. So yeah, there's plenty there to see. Anyway, moving on from that, today we are in the workshop and we have been in the workshop all the week, and the weather's been pretty poor, but only tipping around really, moving bales and that kind of stuff. So here we have our TMZ Kinsella Flail mulcher, and she's turned over on the side because we're fitting a new set of flails to it. This is her second, she's worn off her second set of flails. This is the third set that's going on it. We get 2 seasons out of the flails. This season I thought we probably wouldn't need to change them, but it transpired as the year shoved on we started doing more and more mulching with it. So yeah, these flails are in dire need of changing. Also our drive shaft, I think our tubing is slightly bent because there's an awful vibration in the mulcher when it's at an angle, and our rotor and everything is all good and our gearbox is all good, so I have it down to the drive shaft. There's also a beard that needs changing inside here, and just a few general small little things. Might change our set of belts. We're still on our first day belts, but they're now tensioned to the very last, so yeah, might change them. So as you can see, our flails, there's not a whole pile left of them. That's really, no, not all of them are that bad, but to be fair, when you compare it to a new one, there's quite an amount gone off of them. So fair bit of wear for 2 seasons, but anyway, that's just the way it goes. It's a small bit time consuming of a job because you have to beat out, they're all held in with roll pins, and they do seize inside here and they can be a bit awkward to get back. Even though we copper greased them the last time, it's just not going to stay in there. So like that takes a bit of time. Moving on from that, we have another machine in also, is our Dowswell power harrow, and this is going for a big strip down. What happened during the year is the treads went in a lot of these guys and they were able to bounce around the place, so in turn we have some mud mixed in with our earth mixed in with our grease, and that just will wear absolutely everything inside in the bed of it. So full strip down, probably a respray, I'm not quite sure yet. Check every single item on it because it done an awful lot more than we intended it doing this year, and it's serving us well. So instead of replacing it, we're just going to rebuild it and give it a really good check over. This part of it back here needs a nice bit of work also. These are pretty worn, but our cleaners just aren't doing the job perfect, and in scrawy ground they're giving us a bit of aggro. So we need to look at our cleaners. See, I was working in the same field as a coon one day and I was getting blocked up and the coon wasn't, so just need to set them cleaners up properly and change all the parts that are worn in them. Also our tines are worn down to pretty much nothing, and we'll be going for a new set of tines also, and just a general tidy up, get her absolutely perfect. She's 1998, so she has a lot of work done, she has a lot of road seen, but it's been a brilliant harrow for us, so I think it deserves to be rebuilt instead of thrown into the scrap heap. So yeah, that's kind of what we're at the moment. Maybe tomorrow I'll have a bit more of her stripped off and we'll show you the internals of it if we get that far. Right, so as you can see, with our power harrow totally stripped now. There's no more really to come off of it, bar all these bearing housings have to come out, and every one of them bearings will more than likely be replaced. They're all going to be thoroughly checked over anyway. There was 1 or 2 of them actually gone, and we have a bit of a crack in our bed as well, which needs a bit of attention. All our grease will be scraped out and new grease will be put into it. Our top covers are here, and all of these have a bearing in them as well, which will also be checked, and all the seals will be renewed on the bottom of these hubs. All new bolts on the bottom of them hubs. on our top cover there, we're going to put a few inserts into it to retread them. I don't think I showed you that. We done one of them during the summer just as an emergency repair. One of them lads along there, basically our threads are gone inside here and a few of them, so we're going to do any of them that are damaged. We'll get all new tines and new bolts and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff is going to get a clean up. Our gearbox is going to get checked over, and that's basically it. Like I say, maybe a bit of paint when we're finished. That'll probably be the least important thing of the lot, but as you can see, there was one bearing just gone already, so just in time. Now, a Dowdeswell doesn't have to be split to do the bearing, so you can just drop them from the bottom, which is handy enough. But since we bought this harrow, we've never had to change a bearing or anything like that. Done a couple of seals, but just a brilliant machine. Very, very heavy duty, so it deserves a bit of a rebuild, really, to be honest with you. So yeah, I suppose that's it for her now for the moment. I'll get all them hubs out maybe tomorrow evening, and start pressing out bearings and checking bearings and all that kind of thing. So that's the harrow pretty much stripped. There's no more we can really take off of her. Okay, so the final job of the week is, it's on our 6290 Massey. We're removing the pickup hitch here because the tractor is going away to a mechanic friend of ours, and he is going doing a few jobs to it because the tractor is sold, and we just wanted 100% before it goes. And he's a Massey mechanic, and he knows what he's doing and knows where he's looking, so he's going to give a quick run through it for the new owners as part of the deal. And yeah, that's her. She's it'll be an end of an era for us. Look, friends of mine have always asked me, when we sell a tractor, oh, will you be lonely after that? And my answer is always no. Why would they be lonely? They're just tractors. But be a bit of a strange feeling when this one goes, because it's been here. Oh, how long has it been here now? It has been here since 2013, so it's been around a bit. It'll be a big change for us when it's gone, and like I say, a bit of an end of an era. But things move on and time move on. But definitely, actually, the boys that were looking at her were, the boys that bought her were here the other day looking at her, and they took her for a spin down the road, and I was here in the shade working away. And when I heard her coming up the road, because there's quite a distinct roar off of them Perkins engines, when I heard her coming up the road, I said to myself, well, that be the last time I hear her roaring up that road. Often, very, very often, I've been in the shade here, or been out in the yard, or something like that, and you'd hear the roar off her coming up the road. So I think I heard her one last time. But like I said, things move on. So I'll whip off that pickup hitch. It's now late enough Saturday evening, so I'm going doing a video for ye, and I'll get stuck into the pickup hitch then again for the rest of the night. So thanks very much to anyone who's watched this week, all of you who comment and like and subscribe and all that. It's a great help to the channel, and the last few weeks the channel has boosted another bit, which is nice to see. So yeah, we'll see you next week.